Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Sense of South Jersey with me, Kellen, and we're going to keep the fragrance review train rolling here, and we're going to keep it strictly Italian again with another Italian designer fragrance. So this one is from the 80s, and it is definitely in the powerhouse era. It was made in the powerhouse era, and it's from one of the biggest Italian designer names ever, none other than Versace, and this is L'Homme by Versace, or Versace L'Homme, however you want to say it. This is a fragrance my girlfriend purchased for me a while ago, and I had, not seen it. I had been, very familiar with a lot of the newer Versace's, like Eros or Versace Pour Homme or Dylan Blue, etc., the ones you see at the malls, but I had never tried this one before, and she saw it at a rack store and picked it up for me. And as you can see, I put a pretty nice dent in it since I've had it. It kind of got lost in the shuffle with a lot of the other newer fragrances I was picking up, but I found it and I smelled it again, and I was like, wow, this is a really awesome fragrance, and I really like it. And it is a strong performer as well. So, came out in 1986. It's considered a sharp, woody fragrance. Its presentation is pretty cool. So I don't have the box anymore. The box I actually discarded, but the bottle itself is really cool. So we'll take a look at that. I'll talk about its notes. We'll look at the performance, give my overall thoughts, and then the rating. So presentation-wise, got a transparent bottle. It's got like kind of a yellow juice, kind of neon yellow juice on the sides of the bottle. You got these leaves going up the side here, embossed on there. It's heavy glass, Versace L'Homme there, eau de toilette, natural spray on the back. You don't have much going on. You can just kind of see through, and you got your sticker on the bottom. And coincidentally, this is probably unknowingly one of the first built-in sprayer fragrances I had. Not the first, but definitely one of them. And it hit me too, because I have all the Jacques Bogarts that have the built-in sprayer, and some of the other ones that are coming up in my reviews. For whatever reason, I really like that. I like having the no cap. I think that's cool. Distribution-wise, big spray, so that's a good one. This is a powerful spray. So, your notes on top, you got lemon, petite grain, basil, and pimento. Your middle, you got cinnamon, cedar, patchouli, sandalwood, and rose, and then oak moss, leather, labdanum, tonka, and vanilla. The heaviest ones here I'll spray it on myself so I can see. Instant citrus opening, but a spicy citrus opening. You can really smell the basil in there. And then, I would say it's a sharp opening. It definitely may turn a few people off in the beginning because of the opening, because it is sharp. I really like it. And then when it dries down, and I'll bring that back up in a second here. When it dries down, it's just amazing. It's such a, spicy sandalwood. You get a sandalwood, you get a hint of the vanilla, but you get the oak moss and the leather as well too. Once you get past the opening, which again may not be for everybody, but if you like powerhouse strong scents, then you're going to like it a lot. Performance wise, it's awesome. I get 9+ hours from this fragrance. I think sprays, I do probably 3, maybe 4. I usually tend to spray heavier than maybe the average person, but performance is excellent. The projection is awesome. Your first half of the fragrance, of the phase of fragrance, first half is, people are going to smell it. The sillage is good. You're going to leave a scent trail. It's definitely coming into its own now. And you can tell the citrus is there, but you get a lot of the cinnamon too. That's another pronounced note, the cinnamon. I didn't mention that. So I think this is an awesome fragrance. It came out in the powerhouse era, but I wouldn't necessarily put it into a lot of the powerhouse categories. For example, let's take a look at Jacques Bogart's One Man Show. These two have a pretty similar opening, that sharp opening. And One Man Show keeps that vibe and scent throughout most of its whole life cycle, whereas this, once that goes away, this kind of comes into its own, and I think is a more refined, mature version of that. Although some people might consider One Man Show mature just because of how strong it is, that's definitely like a super heavy performer. That one performs better in terms of longevity than this does, but I think that this is more of a mature, refined fragrance. I think probably more of a crowd pleaser and less in your face, which is good. This is a good thing too. So I think you could wear this definitely for the fall, definitely cooler weather. Definitely you could wear, if you're going to spray lightly, it could be an office scent. This could be a signature scent day to day. I think it's very versatile. I really like that about this fragrance, and it smells so good. And also, it's got a built-in sprayer, if I didn't mention that. So anyway, I think it's, like I said, powerful, but it's classy at the same time. It's a refined one-man show, but it's just probably a little bit higher quality, I would think. You know what I mean? And not to knock one man show, I love it, but this is definitely a higher quality. I really like the citrus and spice. You're gonna stand out. It's not like any of the Versace's that are out today. And this is way better in my opinion. I would get this any day of the week. A, it costs less. B, it smells way better and performs way better. And it's not at Macy's at the counter. It's not a blue bottle, blue cologne. So, you know, I really, really like this one a lot. I'm going to give this one a thumbs up across the board. Overall rating, presentation. The box, I don't know if you've seen the box, and from what I understand, of course, there's the original OG version, then there's the reformulation. This is probably the reformulation, but I don't care. The box is almost like a midnight blue or black box with loam on top, Versace. Not a very striking box. The bottle carries the presentation rating, so I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. The original formulation, I believe the box is brown from what I've seen online. So there's two different presentations. You could probably find the original formulation on eBay if you really wanted to find it. I never smelled it. I'm not going to go hunting for it. This performs just as good or enough for me to not care about that. And it smells amazing in my opinion. Although I'm sure the original formulation, like all the 80s powerhouse ones, is very good and strong. But performance-wise, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 because 9+ hours that's awesome. That's suffice. And the smell, I think it smells amazing. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. So overall, for Versace Loam, 9 out of 10. Take a look at it again. Just like, you know, even though the top's plastic, it's such a cool fragrance. I like the bottle as well too. Just detail, heavy-duty glass. It smells really good. You know, I'm just going to let this one envelop my whole home here. So I don't know if you guys have checked this one out. I have a couple of Versace's and have had them over the course of my life. As I've been getting into fragrances, I tend to enjoy these kind of stronger, older ones, as you've seen in many of my reviews. But let me know what your thoughts are for this one. Let me know if you think it's a good fall fragrance. I definitely think it is, and this will definitely be something I'm going to wear. I'm going to make it my scent of the day today. And let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. And please subscribe, share, like, do all that good stuff. I appreciate you watching. Thanks so much, and goodbye for now.